I want to ask, why don't you do routine eye exams?
That's so random.
No, I'm just thinking about it right now. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Because, before when I met you, you did routine eye exams.
Oh, because I had to get new glasses all the time.
Yeah.
But I had the LASIK, so it's like when they give you the LASIK, they're like,
Mhm.
you're gonna be good until about 45. So that's why I don't really do eye exams.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they tell you, okay, so we've corrected your vision. It's not perfect. Like I have 20, 21, 20, 40, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's not perfect. One eye is worse. I forget which. And then they're like, when you turn about 40, 45,
Mhm.
come back in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Huh. Why do people do routine eye exams then?
To check their eyes.
Okay.
I mean, mine were corrected.
Yeah.
They were they were surgically corrected. So
Yeah.
it's not like I'm gonna have. Typically, you're not gonna have a degeneration of your eyes.
So having because you have a tendency of itching your eyes a lot, and then you have red eyes like probably every day. Is there a prolonged effect to that, you think?
Well, they told me when I first got the surgery,
Uh-huh.
dry eyes is genetic
Mhm.
because my father has dry eyes too. His eyes are always red. We also have allergies that affect the eyes. And then there's a layer. When you go and get consultation for LASIK eye surgery, they see the thickness of your retina. It's basically that skin that covers your pupil.
Mhm.
And if you have a really thick layer, they can slice that off, leave the top on. And so they open it up like a flap.
Mhm.
They do the laser correction, flap it back down, and then you're good to go in about 24 hours.
Yeah.
So they couldn't do that with me because it was so thin. So because it was a thinner layer, they couldn't just flap up, flap down. It was
Yeah.
too thin to do it. So they said, we're going to have to cut that whole thing off,
Yeah.
and we'll put a permanent contact lens in while it regrows. And I'm like,
Oh, I
okay.
see.
And little did I know, it took like a month
Regrow?
to regrow, and it was very painful. It was just always weeping and everything, but totally worth it because I don't have to wear glasses
Yeah.
and put in contacts that irritated my eyes. So and then when it was done, they check your eyes again, and then they tell you like, okay, you're good to go to about 45. You're gonna need glasses again anyway. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, I'm gonna just roll with 20 years of not having to deal with glasses in my
Yeah.
youth,
Which is good.
which is good. And then they're just like, you're just gonna have to get reading glasses when you turn 45, most likely, and
That's
just
normal.
as normal.
Yeah.
So that was the technology back in 2010
Yeah.
when I was 25 or whatever. And then we'll see what they're doing now. I have no idea, but that's why.
A new eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Please give me some new eyes. Yeah. And then the red eyes, like they just said too, because I had the dry eyes and all that shit, like it grew back the same. It grew back really thin.
Yeah.
And so now every day I have to put in lubricant in
Yeah.
my eyes, or else when I open them, it'll be like ripping off my eyes.
Wow.
Like it's so dry. One, I have dry skin, dry everything, you
Mhm.
know? So with my eyeballs, I don't have enough lubricant in my eyeballs. So when I wake up, I have to like put in my drops. And so and then I have to move it around like this. And then I can actually open my eyes.
I always think about why I have so many eye boogers.
Because you have a lot of lubrication. You have
Oh.
an oily skin type
Yeah, but then why does it get hard sometimes?
because it just dried out.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, it's like a
natural.
rock.
Yeah, it's natural. I still get that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have an oilier skin type,
Yeah.
and you sweat a lot too. Like
Yeah.
your pores are really. You have a good hydration,
Yeah, I sweat for no reason sometimes.
and it takes a lot for me to sweat. Like I sweat today. That was new.
Yeah.
Not new, but like I don't really sweat that much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sweating is good though.
I know it's good. It just takes a lot for me to sweat.
But that was Monday about the dental cleaning
That was so
part.
random about the eyes.
And then